How's it going today, everybody? We're actually not going to bale today. I actually just got the phone call after I got done greasing this thing. And by the way, there's a greaser under every one of these arms. So it took me like an hour to grease. But anyways, I got a phone call. My fertilizer's coming to the Leahy ground, is what we call it, which is my ground I'm renting from my mom. 30 acres. But they're really low on buggies, and I decided, what the heck, this isn't that hard to unhook, so we're gonna head over there and start some fertilizer. The fertilizer isn't quite here yet. Should be pretty close. He might actually drop it down in that lower, there's a feedlot down below this hill. He might drop it down there. That's what he did last time. We did spread fertilizer once out here as potash and urea. It was after first cut, and we were spreading with the Magnum, the 8920, which was overkill, to say the least. There's nothing wrong with that. I was like cruising right along like 8 miles an hour, just fucking hauling ass, barely any throttle. Definitely overkill, but anyways, hopefully it'll show up here pretty quick and I can get this spread before dark, because this tractor does not have lights. Alright, well, we got the fertilizer. I asked my dad if he ordered it for me, because the fertilizer guy called him instead of me, just because my dad usually calls, but my dad said it was 3 tons. This is a 6-ton spreader, so half full. And my dad forgot if it was nitrogen and potassium or nitrogen and potash. Either way, we'll find out in the bill, I'm sure. Or my bill. Some of the stuff's greening up nice. This spot's really green. I think this is where I started spreading fertilizer. Probably. That's my guess. I was going a little slower and more dumped out. So, yeah, these 2 little flappy flags. These are pretty pathetic. I found these in our junk pile. Usually I just use 2 pop bottles to do this. But until I do a first few rounds and get a feel for it, I'm going to go, it should be 15 strides with my legs. But because I'm not fertilizing a fence row, I'm going to go 16. So let's get to it. One right here. And one right here. Just for the first few rounds, and I don't have to do that. Just to get a feel. It's a good wide turn though. Anyways, let's get to it. Now, I'm pretty sure it's spreading. How I usually tell and how I was taught was you look for the wave of a piece of grass waving from getting hit by the fertilizer, and that's how you can tell, because you can't see the stream. Whoa, you can't look really, really close at it. It's really hard to tell. Veto's moving, that side wheel's down back there. So we should be spreading. Now I should have saved one of those flags for marking down here, but I'm going to see how close I can get to see if I can just cut those flags out of the equation. So anyways, it should have been greening up a little bit better out here, in my opinion. But it is grass. It shouldn't have got winter killed, but it's coming along anyways, that's for sure. This nitrogen should really help in the next few weeks and even later than that. And we are running pretty high RPMs, but that's just to keep my speed up, because I want to stay in 4th gear I would go 5th, but I don't want to rip up my field, so that's why we're not going higher. And plus the pin, it's got one of those, the pin comes down, it's got that little clip latch, a safety latch. I couldn't get that clipped because the clevis, the jaw, the fertilizer spreader is too big, so might as well stay a little slower to not lose the fertilizer spreader tonight. That wouldn't be much fun. Alright, we just got turned around, and the sad part is, seeding this last spring, I did the first outside rounds that night, and I said, Dad, I'm not doing it in the dark, let's wait till morning, the weather's good. He said, sure. So I came out here that next day, that cedar, that international Grangel, was fucking shit. Nowhere near set right, or what's what I'm looking for. It just wasn't set right. Because I had to go over this twice. And almost twice on that field too over there. And what's really unlucky is I still missed a fucking spot going over it twice, which, oh well. It's pretty straight actually, other than a few streaks. One streak here, one streak over there. I think that's it. But they are pretty straight for no GPS at all and just looking straight down the field. We'll see how close I get to this flag up here. Probably not as close as I'm thinking, but who knows. Too excited, but if you want, try and look and see if the grass is moving in that area. I can't tell on camera, but I can see it. And it's a little dusty back there too, so that's a good indication. And that floor is moving, so it's definitely spreading. Alright, here comes the moment of truth. How close did I get? I got pretty damn close. A little off, but honestly, that's pretty damn close. Alright, let's go put my flags up. Look at that sunset. Now you can see it right there. You can see it on the ground. There. I was just picking up my last flappy, as Stony Farms would call it. There's one right there. They're pinkish, whitish. Pretty easy to tell. This spreader is wheel driven. PTO spins the beater, the wheel drives the belt. Hold up. If that is saying that gear is for low range, that's a fucking problem. Because if it's on low range, I'll have to hit this fucker twice. I'll have to hit everything fucking twice. I've done it once before because I forget to change out the gears. Well, fuck. That gear's, if I'm thinking it's right, because I remember at my grandpa's we spread some stuff over there. It was urea and potash. And I had to hit everything twice, 50 acres twice. That's gonna suck. If that's right, I'm pretty sure with the low range gear, it makes it spread slower. But I am not 100% on that. Without getting too close to the wheel of death there, that's what the stuff looks like, you know. Falls out, spreads out. Well, that's gonna suck. There's no way I'm getting done before dark, so I better fucking go balls to walls here and get her done. Assuming that's right, which I'd say that's low range. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Let's get at it. Thanks for watching, guys.